Well, I want to thank Speaker Johnson for his leadership on this issue. I want to thank him for putting together this press conference. I want to thank Mike Lee for his leadership in the Senate and for all of these great patriots behind me and their hard work in making sure that we could put this legislation forward. And this issue, generally, that the Speaker just described about the state of our border, the state of immigration, the extent of the lawlessness that is going on, has been well documented recently in the press. When you talk about people coming across the border, you talk about the impact on citizens such as Laken Riley, who was obviously murdered by someone paroled, contrary to our existing law, by this administration releasing people under parole. We're having a budget committee hearing as we speak that I'm going to go back to, where Chairman Arrington, fellow Texan, is laying out the cost of illegal immigration and the extent to which it's a massive burden on, for example, Kinney County, Texas, who is represented in that hearing, who prior to the Biden administration had about 140 or so crimes per year. Last year, they had 6,700. 6,700. The impact on this nation and this state on Joe Biden's reckless open borders cannot be overstated. But here's the thing. These open borders are undermining the core principle of the rule of law. As we stand here looking across at the United States Supreme Court, we stand here in front of this building, the Capitol building. The rule of law is what sets our nation apart. The rule of law is what attracts immigrants to want to come to the United States. Yet we're undermining it every single day. And the most fundamental thing you can do to destroy the rule of law and to destroy our republic is to undermine faith in elections and undermine the integrity of our elections and to destroy this republic by making it unclear as to who is voting and limiting the ability for us to know that only citizens are voting. And that's why we're here. We're here for the simple proposition supported by the vast majority of the American people that only citizens of the United States should vote, that we should have documentary proof, that we should have a system to guarantee that only citizens of the United States vote in federal elections, where we have the clear authority under the Constitution of the United States and our laws as Congress to set the terms of those elections. That is what we are doing. Nothing more complicated than that. And anybody who tries to overcomplicate it or say that this is something else or motivated by something else are wrong. This is about the rule of law, ensuring the integrity of elections, and the simple proposition that only citizens should vote. I look forward to working with my colleagues and these excellent friends to make sure we get this legislation passed. We've got to make sure that we protect this republic, and this is, I think, a giant step towards doing that. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to my good friend, Senator Mike Lee.